friends, how's it going? Sandro here from socialwoodworks.com. Thanks for tuning in. Today's video is part 2 of a 3-part series on the making of an end grain cutting board. So stay tuned and we'll get into the video. Okay, so here we are, and after the first initial glue up of the end grain cutting board, I have these long sort of planks of laminated hardwood, and I'm running them through my thickness planer right now just to get them all uniform and to get off any glue squeeze out as well. Get these nice and smooth so I'm able to laminate the boards together again. You'll see that in a minute. Alright, so now that I got these boards all nice and cleaned up, I take them over to my table saw, and these particular cutting boards are going to be 1 inch thick, so I'm cutting them in 1 inch strips, and then I'm going to arrange them with the end grain facing up, hence the name end grain cutting board. So I'm just going to go through and run these planks through my crosscut sled on my table saw until I have all the pieces needed to assemble this cutting board. And now what I'm doing is flipping every other piece of wood over so that it creates the pattern that I designed. See here, it's got a nice little design with the different hardwoods there. I used just some blue painter's tape to hold it together while I carry it over to my gluing station, which is essentially just a piece of plywood on a couple sawhorses. So I arranged them on my good old aluminum bar clamps like I did on the first video on the initial glue up, and basically doing the same process. I'm just flipping them over 90 degrees, applying glue, and spreading the glue evenly with a little paint roller, and pressing the pieces together so that they get a nice lamination. The last 3 pieces here, I got some 1x2 stock just to protect the hardwood from the clamps and the clamping pressure. And I slowly tighten the clamps until I get some good glue squeeze out of those joints. You want to make sure you get that glue squeeze out. And again, like I did in the previous video, I just grab a damp cloth and I try to wipe off as much of that glue squeeze out as I can, which will save you time in the finishing stages of this cutting board. Flip the whole assembly over, do the same thing, wipe off the back, make sure all that glue is off, and there you go. There's the second portion of the end grain cutting board. Next will be part 3, and you can see the process that I use to basically finish these end grain cutting boards. Click here to watch part 3 of this series, and if you like the video, please click the like button, and please remember to subscribe to our channel. Thanks so much for watching. Sandro from Social Woodworks, and have a great day.